Hey, man, better late than never. You know what I'm saying, you guys? It could have been a lot worse. We started talking about pulling the plug. We're like, we might not be able to get this show off the ground today. And sorry for the delay, you guys. It was, believe me, it's hard to, I don't even want to waste the time, Dom, trying to tell everybody what a mess this is over here. But the technology that we use, it involves multiple pieces of gear, and one piece goes down, the whole operation's messed up. And anyway, we finally got it working. So sorry again about the delay. We'll try to do an up-tempo show and keep things as much on track as possible today. But you know what's so funny, Dom? While we were working, I was like, Rags, tell everybody on the chat, like we're working on it, and we'll bring Rags in a couple of minutes.
Yep.
But in the meantime, I was thinking, like, I keep looking at the audience, dude. They're sending us supers for like the IT fund. Yeah. Why don't we? You guys are great, man. Why don't we do this? Hey, Karen Bell, good to see you, and thanks for the contribution. Let's run through the supers.
Okay.
We'll bring in Rags and just let everybody know we're gonna have a loose show today. It's our last show of the year, so we're gonna have a good time. And Dom, as he always does, dude. Let me just say again, the freaking standing ovation for Dom Peralta all damn year. This kid's been knocking it out of the park, and today he's prepared kind of a we'll take a leisurely stroll through the year that is about to wrap up, and some of the great memories, some of the events we've had. He's got all kinds of stuff lined up visually, so we'll do that. And Dom, real quick, before the supers, any comments on Rams and the Dirty Birds? It was a wild game last night. How about this? Dude, as it stands today, the Rams are now the 6th seed. Like, it's mayhem out there, bro. It's mayhem. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that photo of McVay that you sent me, I think like mid-game or at the end of the game. That was fantastic. Yeah, I guess so. Niners control their destiny, the Rams situation. So, yeah, unbelievable. Dirty Birds dirtying it up. But let's get to business time.
I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time.
Ooh.
So good.
Nice.
Yeah, NorCal, thank you for the IT department. Happy New Year's. Same to you, NorCal. You freaking rule.
NorCal's another legend. And by the way, hey, NorCal, the IT department, you're looking at it. It's right here. This is it. Me and Dom. And by the way, don't think we know what we're doing, because we don't. I'm not qualified. I'm not. I got no business messing around with wires and settings and you know, it's not my bag. Just not my bag, baby. But anyway, we appreciate it, NorCal. Thank you, and Happy New Year, brother. Hope
that
to see
reminds
you.
me of that old soundbite. I think Gary used to play it all the time. No business. I don't know.
Yeah.
Old school
business.
one. No
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. My favorite Gary bite of all time, I've said this before and I'll stand by it. It's his own voice, which they cut when he was yelling at a caller, and he goes, "Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Salinas. Bye-bye."
I love bye-bye. Bye-bye. Like, you just see Gary. I love that. That.
Paulie, we're going to work on getting Gary on next year. I really would love to hear from him.
I would too. He's so low-key, though. I don't know that he wants to do anything publicly, but we'll try. I appreciate that. I would love to talk to Gary just to catch up. Like, doesn't have to be, we don't have to go over the past or anything if you didn't want to, but the guy's a freaking legend, and I feel like we never got a real proper goodbye. You know what I mean? The way they do things over there, it's like you're there and then bam, you're out. There's no time for goodbyes and all that. So shout out. By the way, you ready for an obscure one? Just popped into my head. Ready? Shout out Julian Lennon. It's much too late for goodbyes. Anybody with me? Anybody with me on that? Because it's much too late for goodbye. Not a bad track. Not a bad track. Yeah, not a bad little track right there. Yeah.
We got more business time from Patty. More IT funds. Thank you, Patty. Awesome. And why not? Let's get another one in there.
It's business time.
You guys, here we go. But we should have more computer meltdowns. We like never made so much super contributions. I'm kidding. Trust me, this is the last thing we want to happen. Noemi, thank you, dear, and Happy New Year to you and Ray Goodman and Patty from Napa, all of you guys. Noemi, yes, you know that song. Let me give you another one. Check this out. By the way, I met Julian Lennon once, summer of 91. It was my first real radio job ever. When I graduated college, I was working in the promotions department of this pop station in Boston, Kiss 108. And Julian Lennon came into the station one day. Somewhere I have a picture of me and Julian Lennon. And I got to tell you what, he looks a lot like his old man. Yeah, like when I met him, it was like, oh my God. Like it was kind of startling actually, because he still had really long hair and he was young and he looked a lot like his old man. The other cool track he did, Noemi and Dom, if you remember this one, same record was, do you remember the song Valat?
Yeah, Valat. Yeah.
Sitting by the river on the pebble, playing guitar or something like that. Yeah, great.
Totally.
I might have to go check that record out again today.
It's gonna happen now. Yeah, it's a good album. I remember it's fantastic.
Yeah. So thank you, Noemi. Always good to see you. And
more business time.
We got more. Okay. Karen Bell with the funds. Yeah, no, see, thank you. I know. Thank you guys so much. I'm embarrassed, man. I'm embarrassed. As Pecan used to always play the cut from Joe Theismann, I'm embarrassed to be an Argonaut, dude. I'm embarrassed to be a Toronto Argonaut. Joe Theismann. I always enjoyed Joe Theismann. We interviewed him like a million times over the years, especially at Super Bowls. He's always available. He's like one of those guys. It's like, oh, can we get Tom Brady? No. All his handlers are like, no, back up. Michael Jordan, no. And then Joe Theismann's like, hey, I'm here. Anybody want to talk? Like he's always available. Yeah, today, awesome. I'm embarrassed to be an Argonaut, dude. An Argonaut. Thank you, Karen Bell. Happy New Year to you and the red glasses. Looking forward to seeing them. Yeah, last roast of 25. That's it. Yep. We're at that point. So, guys, are we still going, Dom? We're still going.
One more. We got one from Candlestick Kid or Jorge. Thank you. Oh man,
I second that. You got my vote. You got my vote right now. Who would be your VP? Pine Needle or something like or Gravy? You know what I mean? We got to get you right. Maybe Arkansas Dave, dude. Maybe that way we can connect to the South. Yeah.
Well, in Particle Land, I don't think there's no hierarchy, so it's a flat organization in my perspective. So I think I'd bring everybody in. The whole cabinet would be there. So that's how you see it.
I love it, man. I love it. Low Steve, what's up, brother? Talk a little Jackson 5 on the chat. Okay, so Dommy, are we still going or are we good?
Yeah, we're good. So that's the final super that we've got now. Hold on. We got one more.
Time again. Yeah, it's business time again. Give me another.
It's business time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm a fan of just the, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. Like you walk in the door. Oh, yeah. All right. Mark Gravy Graves, Happy New Year, PMP Army, Paulie, Tony, and Dom. Same to you, Gravy. Thanks for all the support. You know what's funny about your little picture right there, the icon? I was listening to Boston yesterday. I was in the car. I was running errands. I pulled up a 2-pack. I went Smoking, and then I went Something About You. Both great tracks off that first record. Yeah. Thank you, Gravy. Happy New Year to you, too. And I'll just throw this out there to the community real quick. Anybody who's around tonight in the Bay, you're looking for some fun, we're going to have a little crew out at the Primus show at the Fox Theater. So definitely come on by, and we'll have a drink and all that if you guys are interested in going to the show. Okay. Dommy, are we good to bring in Rags, or I think we took care of all the supers, right?
We're good to go. We got all the supers taken care of. With the technical issues that we had, I had a bunch of stuff loaded up that we were going to go over. So we'll have to kind of do that stuff on the fly. I've got quite a bit of it back up and loaded. But in the meantime, let's get Rags back in here. And come on.
And you know what I want you to do first, Tommy? Hey, Rags, our East Coast correspondent.
Hi, boys.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Regs, you are looking more and more handsome every day, dude. What's I don't know what your secret is back there, isn't he? Look at this good-looking kid.
Totally.
What do you give me for Rags and like Matt Dillon? You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
You got a little Matt Dillon, same kind of voice, same kind of hair. Like you got a compliment. Matt Dillon vibes, man.
I got no beef with Dillon.
No, I mean, how could you? You know what I mean? How could you have a beef with Dillon?
And in The Outsiders, his name was Dallas.
Nice. Right. See, look at this. The ladies love Rags. I've been telling you, man.
Yep.
Rags is a stud. I have to agree, Patty. Here's the funniest thing. Ready for a funny punchline? The difference between me and Patty, only one of us has kissed Rags, and that would be me. So you can, the line forms to the left. Okay. Thank you.
That's probably Patty. The last time I've had any physical contact. The last time you were home.
What do you mean? Physical contact with any human being? Or
with a human being. Yeah.
So you go. That man wasn't ready for that, man.
I mean, the Goha isn't alive, is it?
That doesn't.
No, the Goha. That's an inanimate object. Yeah, you can put it to use, but it's not going to. It can't reciprocate. You know what I mean? It ain't going to kiss you back. That's the problem.
For a quick minute there, I was sure like that scene from Marathon Man, Kill the Uplink. I was for sure that Kron or YouTube saw Rags coming on again, and someone's in the mission control room screaming, "Kill the uplink!"
I'll tell you a funny story. You never know. I'll tell you the truth, Rags. You know me. I'm the least technological person you've ever met. I'm Mr. Analog, dude. I'm spinning records. You know what I mean? Like I'm still living in like a 1984 bubble. And Years ago, I was renting a house in Jersey with my buddy Doug, who Rags knows too. We graduated with this guy, Dougie. And we had this, I'll just tell this is kind of a funny story about technology. And we had another buddy named Al Levine, Big Al Levine.
Yeah.
So this guy, Dom, this guy comes into our house. We're renting like this little, it's like a bungalow, dude. It's this tiny little house. We used to have these big parties, early 90s. And this guy, Al, comes over and he goes, guys, don't even worry about cable. I have a black box or whatever they were using back in the 90s. He's like, I'm going to set you up so you get all the channels. And I was like, yeah, all right.
Nice.
I'm like 23. What do I know? I'm like, yeah, hook it up, Al. Let's do this. So, dude, he's hooking it up. He's got the wires out. And all of a sudden, it's a true story. We're sitting there. The TV is on. And all of a sudden, TV goes, poof. They're like a pop. And then the whole screen goes dead. And this is what Al Levine said. There's one of my buddies in Jersey who hooked it up. He goes, oh, my God. He's like, the cable company, they shot a bullet at us, dude. They sent us a bullet. And I'm like, a bullet? I don't know what's going on right now. All I know is I don't want to get dragged out of here in handcuffs. So I'm just saying, you might be onto something, Rags. Maybe Crown 4 sent us a bullet. You know what I mean?
That house was great, by the way. Some good parties at that house.
Oh, some great parties at that house. Do you remember the Halloween party, the costume party we had over there?
I do. Do you remember the first time I brought Tracy around that house? I had her like jacked up against the wall on the side of your house, just kissing, guys. I mean,
you weren't harming her. You should make that distinction.
No. I mean, my language is a little different. When I say jacked up, I mean, it was just,
I'll put it to you like this. He and Tracy were enjoying a moment. I would say, if I may, we're all adults here. It was like a precursor to lovemaking. You know what I mean? It was like, just a little precursor. All right, Dommy, we're just going to have some fun today, you guys. Nothing too serious going on. So why don't we start the visual the visual presentation with the artwork that you made for today's show, Dom. Throw that up there because I don't know if everybody saw that, but I love this. I thought this is really cool. Dom was like, hey, I'm going to build a little piece of art that we put up on Twitter and Instagram to plug the show. And he pulled all these like moments from the year and like guests we've had. It's just really cool. I think the audience might enjoy this. And I didn't notice, dude, there's all kinds of stuff tucked away in this. You're going to see some interesting people. I see Kate Scott. You know what I mean? I got Nikki Black up there. Here we go. Yeah, look at this thing, man. Let that in. Awesome. Dude, Donnie Most. I see Donnie Most over there. Yeah.
I started going through because Tony and I, we share it's Canvas is the program that we use to make all the thumbnails. And I just started going through and finding, interesting images and views from the whole year. I wish I could have done more because we literally have 233 of these to pick from. So yeah, I just picked some of the fun ones that kind of fit together. And Tony and I have like a fantastic time making these. It's kind of like the daily story, so.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, considering this is like a real kind of punk rock DIY, do-it-yourself kind of operation we've been running this year. We really did. We built this out of absolutely nothing. And now I look at this screen and I'm feeling like, damn, we had a lot of fun this year. For starters, I got Brooksy. I was at Finnerty's back in October, the new Finnerty's with my kids. I see the Metallica lightning bolt in the middle. Very nice touch, Dom, because we all went to the Metallica show. I see the Freestone Peaches up there. Rags, what jumps out? I see Garcia. Jerry's in there. What jumps out at you, Rags? I see you in there, too.
I got a little Donnie Most in the back. I mean, I know we mentioned him already. It's just fun. Just seeing his face on here and the fact that he was on, I mean, it's hysterical.
Yeah. I like his Canizaro, too. Nice touch putting Mark.
Neil smile.
Mark. Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully, and then we, when Tony and Andrew got to hang out in Lake Tahoe earlier this year, so many moments from the year. And really, I wish we could have got everybody on there.
Listen, you know that phrase? You ever hear that saying? No good deed goes unpunished. Like if you really break that sentence down, think about that. So you do a good deed, and what do you get? No thank you, no hugs, no gratitude. Instead, you get punished. That's what Escobar's doing right here. I'm gonna let you take this on, Dom. This is a direct shot at you.
I'm sorry, Escobar. I know we could have snuck some cheeks in there. I mean, maybe they get their own follow-up one if we do like a VIP later this year or before the New Year's or right into the New Year. So
I mean, after all, this is the winner of the Golden Glutes Award.
Yeah, the Golden Glutes Award winner.
This is a guy that needs to be acknowledged. Escobar, we love you, buddy, and Happy New Year to you, man. I hope you have a good one. The calendar. Patty, you tell us when. You're going to be doing the photography on this, Patty, so you tell us when you want again, This is our charity idea for 2026. We can all proceeds to the food bank or the charity of your choice. But the hot and hunky men, that's a joke in itself. The hot and hunky men of the PMP Mafia. Well, again, Rags with the golf club. Dom's going to have the paintbrush and the easel. I'll be playing guitar, stuff like whatever we got to do to kind of accentuate our own personalities. And meanwhile, the ladies will enjoy swooning over a shirtless Rags. In any number of, maybe Rags is just mowing the lawn shirtless. I don't know. A lot of, I mean, like you always hear like the landscapers hook up with the lady in the house. I don't know, Rags. I'm just giving you some ideas.
I love cutting the grass.
Do you?
So random. Yeah, I do. I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's why we get along so well. You love cutting the grass. I love rolling the grass. If you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Well, it's a true story. I'm just telling you what's going on, and we'll be rolling the grass tonight at Primus. If anybody needs some, you come see us tonight.
Dude, okay. We're OG landscapers, you and me, for a couple summers.
100%. You want to know what
best memory? We may already have the calendar photo for the year.
This was the Rags birthday celebration, and now Rags' birthday is in May. It's May 28th, so that's about 5-6 months ago at this point. Rags, I'll take all your thoughts on this. Go ahead. Yeah.
First of all, just seeing Tony's name, I miss Tony.
I do too. Yeah. We'll get him back. Tony. I talked to him on the phone though. I talked to him on the phone today. He's fine. I'll see him tonight. You know what I mean? He's all right. He's fine.
I love my armpit hair. and I love my nips.
I do too, with the cherries. And whose body is this, Dom? Like what image?
Random photo I found online. There's no credit for who it is. It was just some random guy coming out of a cake.
To tell you what the best thing going on here is, Rags has, like, in the picture, he's got suspenders on holding up the cake. You know what I mean? Suspenders, dude. It's like a fireman throws on suspenders.
So
all right, Dom, keep them coming. You're in charge. You got the steering wheel here, so just let us know what we're going to be looking at. I'm enjoying this.
Sure. And then, Paulie, I think the other thing that you kind of wanted to touch on today. So we have there's a bunch of visual stuff to add in today, but I know we wanted to just talk about like some of the year end things, like movies, concerts, like one idea that you had that I thought was cool was like tips and tricks that you kind of learned this year. So we can kind of go over some of that stuff while I bring up images.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with that. Okay, so I'm just going to kick this around the group, and you guys can chime in on the comments line too. 2025 in review, the first year of PMP. And by the way, I'm already looking forward to next year. We got a lot of cool things happening behind the scenes that we'll share with you in the new year. But for this year alone, first of all, thank you guys so much for supporting the show. You guys are incredible. The PMP audience, I've been saying this, Rags, for months, and I mean it. It's the best audience in the Bay Area for any show. Like these guys, this audience we have is remarkable. Everybody's super cool. You guys show up, you show out every time we have an event, and we're going to continue to do that. So I just want you to know we really love you guys, and thank you for this year because it's been great. So 2025 in review. That being said, I want to start it like this. I never thought I would have a topic like this, but just to get the party started, favorite show that's like one of these streaming shows, like The Bear or The Morning Show or something like that. Those are my two favorite streaming shows of the year were The Bear, even though it's an older show. I just got into it. Same with The Morning Show. Dove into both of those. Rags, how about you? You do any of the streaming shows? Netflix, any of that?
Yeah, I've gotten more involved recently. My two favorite that I've watched recently are The Beast in Me. I don't know if anybody saw that with Claire Danes.
No, give me a little on. Yeah. Wait, sounds familiar.
No, there you are. We rotated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, The Beast in Me with Claire Danes. I'm sure a lot of people saw it. That's pretty awesome. That's on Netflix. And then Black Rabbit with Jason Bateman.
I saw Black Rabbit. I like that.
Jude Law. Yeah, that's good stuff.
I gotta tell you the truth, Rags. A lot of times in my life, I've felt like Jason Bateman from that show, just sitting in his car with the bag of coins. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, that's me, dude. Bateman with the long hair, 100%. Dommy, what about you? What are you streaming this year? What'd you like?
Black Rabbit. I just started that one. The one that I was like way behind on, and I just finally caught up was Gemstones.
That rules. Yeah,
I don't know how I missed it for this long, but I started it a couple months ago, and it's just like absolutely out of control. I think I mostly heard about it from all the conversations on the show. You know, everyone's talking about.
It's funny as
yeah, amazing.
Baby brother Billy's Bible Bonkers. Yeah. Bible Bonkers. Okay, this one's going to be fun. Favorite concert of the year? I'll go first on this one because for me it's a slam dunk, hands down. The 3 days of Grateful Dead in Golden Gate Park. Well, Dead and Company technically, but it was like a celebration of all things Grateful Dead. And Dom, we talked about it, dude.
Yeah.
It just felt like old school San Francisco to me. The entire weekend, dude. The vibes were off the charts. The band was off the charts. All these special guests came and played with the band.
Right.
Like, that was a really, really cool weekend. So for me, I got to go Dead and Company in the park. Dommy, go.
Yeah, this one was a tough one, Paulie. I caught a ton of shows this year. I had the Golden Gate Park one written down as the top one, but my backup was kind of a tie. One that I was at and one that I watched. The number two one that came up for me was Danzig out in Sacramento. It was a fantastic show. Yeah, so he put on a absolutely great performance. And it had been a while since I'd seen him. So yeah, Danzig was probably number two. And then back to the beginning. So that was Ozzy's show that we all watched and streamed. That was maybe one of the best shows we've ever seen. And it was such a highlight to get just a snapshot of his career and then his final show. So yeah, really impactful.
Yeah, amazing. How about Nikki Black being at that freaking gig? That's crazy. She told us last week. And by the way, we're getting some contributions from the audience too. Phil Dawson dropping a Handmaid's Tale. I saw the first season of that. I didn't go any farther than that, but I saw the first one. Karen Bell, Stranger Things. You know what's so funny? Do you watch Stranger Things, Rags? I've never seen that show.
No.
People love it though. People flip out. Dommy, give me a little. Do I need to
see
it?
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. It has so it's set in the 80s, right? And there's tons of references and stuff that you guys would love. And it's sci-fi, but it's a whole new take on it. So it's really, really awesome.
I finally watched Breaking Bad this year. I hadn't seen Breaking Bad until this year. I think that's a great business model.
Hey, Rags, me and you, buddy, because I've never seen Breaking Bad either. I don't know what my problem is.
I just saw it this year. My older son turned me on to it.
Awesome. Is it?
Yeah, so I won't ruin it for you. But
should I watch?
100%.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Right. With that kind of validation from Rags, I'm in. Rags, best concert you saw this year?
Taylor Swift. Unfortunately, honestly, I had to live through you guys with the concerts because there was nothing really good out here.
I gotta have to come back there and drag you to some shows, Rags.
I'm thinking about. I want to go to Rush at MSG. I lived vicariously through Patty with her Eagles concert.
Yeah,
so unfortunately I didn't get to any this year.
I'm gonna have to put that on my calendar next year. I'm gonna make sure, Rags. Maybe I'll take you to the freaking Garden. Maybe I'll fly back and go to the Garden. I don't know.
That's a great idea.
I've seen stranger things happen. Okay, on to the next top. Oh, let's get into some Bay Area stuff here real quick too.
Pete. One thing I was going to say, I queued up one of our other visuals. If you want to, maybe we'll do a couple topics and then a couple visuals and
let's go, Tommy. I love this. You take the wheel, kid. Yeah? Do your thing. Yeah.
All right. So hang tight. One thing, we celebrated a bunch of birthdays, so I just wanted to finish kind of what we were looking at before, and then we can jam over to something else. So hang tight.
By the way, Noemi backing up Breaking Bad as well. Noemi with The Wire. I never seen The Wire either. I don't know what my problem is. I never seen The Wire. I never seen Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Rags, you a Wire guy?
No, but I'm reading Johnny J Bone's comment. Johnny, you need to alert me when there's metal shows in the Jersey area, New York, New Jersey area.
Yeah. Totally. Rags, didn't you go see
Tesla?
Yeah.
Where was Tesla? It was, believe it or not, it was in Morristown at that little theater.
Yeah.
They were awesome. And I'm a huge Tesla head.
Give me a couple of your favorite Tesla tracks. Just refresh my memory. Cowboy, Modern Day Cowboy. What's it called?
Little Susie.
Yeah.
Coming at you live.
Yeah.
And the way it is. Yeah. The way it is. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Tony looks like a freaking escaped convict right there, man. He looks nuts. I mean, I'm no better too. I love the physique of Paulie Mack coming out of the cake right there, dude. The hairy belly, nothing better than that. By the way, while we're looking at that was all part of Rags' celebration too, the Rags birthday celebration show. Escobar Cheeks coming in on the previous topic. Throw him up there real quick, Tommy, because he's got a good point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the two Metallica shows at Levi's are pretty badass too. Totally. That's right. Yeah, we had a lot. We saw a lot of good shows this year. Thank you, Escobar.
Yeah, thank you.
Dude, you're totally right. That's when the PMP Army first had one of their group get-togethers. That was so much fun, man.
And Karen Bell, I saw. You know what? I knew that Tess was from Sacramento.
Yeah. Couple of that was no wait. This was Tony's birthday. What is this from, Dom?
So Rat was Tony's birthday. Yeah,
that is freaking bad, dude. I think for me, it's all. I just saw Tonelli too.
I know
Tonelli on the far left. Don't sleep on that. But I gotta say, dude, there's something about Shannon Kaler. I mean, dude, he looks
serious.
He looks actually for me. That actually looks like that could be me. You know what I mean? Right. That might be me right there. Yeah. You know. And Murph as Rob.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, let's play this. I forgot about.
I was just gonna kind of lead into. We haven't heard this in so long, and awesome. I'll listen to it on occasion. It's a fantastic cover. So let's dive in.
Okay.
So good.
So excellent. I totally forgot all about that. You know what the only problem is I wish the vocals were a little louder, but it's homemade. What do you want? Right. You know, it's not that counts. But yeah, dude, the acoustic lay it down. That was awesome.
I wish I had a picture of your hair when it was really long back in the day.
Yeah.
Next to that picture, because Paulie Mack, he had the long. We all had mullets back in the day. He had really long hair back in our senior year in high school.
I had long hair a couple of years ago when the pandemic hit again. I didn't cut my hair for almost 2 years.
Yeah, me too.
It was crazy, dude. That was the longest my hair has ever been in my life, and I was like 50 something. It was nuts. All right, Tommy, this is great. Yeah. What else? Let's keep it.
So I kind of grouped these. So this one we have the other topics we have. So in the birthdays we have a Longbridge hit. We've got some McVeigh stuff. Fun Photoshop. What I want to do is
hold on. I just thought of something because you mentioned Longbridge. Let's handle some business real quick. We'll pause in the action before we go forward because this will be the final spot for Dr. Matt Young today. So let's get that in there. And then when we close the show, Dami has some San Francisco Marin County Food Bank information we're going to share too. So we'll get to that in just a bit. But for the last time in calendar year 2025, Dr. Matt Young, listen, he's waiting for your call. I know some in the PMP community have already gone in to see him, and that's a very smart move. Because, Rex, how's your dental react? Like, what's going on with you? When was the last time you marched your ass into a dentist office and said,
it's a year and a half ago?
Okay, that's not that bad. I've heard worse.
Too. Okay, I'm going to keep going. But I hadn't gone to one for a while.
How do you do with that? Are you uptight like me? Because I used to get very nervous going.
No, I'm cool. See, I'm more along the lines of I don't go to anybody unless I got a problem.
Mm-hmm. You know. No, I hear you. What about for cleanings and checkups and all that?
Nah, I mean, I brush my teeth a lot.
So. Nah, you know. But anyway,
if something hurts, I go get it looked at. You know.
I do. I get it. Hey, maybe we'll fly Rags out for a special appointment.
I would love to go to Dr. Young's.
No, you would love this guy. He's an amazing dude. Super, super cool. He's an amazing dentist, and of course, we talk about the personality a lot and what a great guy he is. Real San Franciscan, loves the community. He was an active Little League dad for years. He's got kids at SI now, like Bonnie, Scarlet Fire. But again, then there's the actual work that this gentleman does. And that's comprehensive dental care across the board. You name it, he does it. Everything from cleanings to fillings, implants, emergency care, orthodontics, veneers. The entire staff at Dr. Young's office, they're all great people. Tony's talked a lot about Joyce, one of Dr. Young's assistants, because they play a big role too. Like Dr. Young sits you down, gets you set up and comfortable, he gives you shades so the lights in your face don't bother you. And I'm a big shades guy, dude. I got the shades on, I got the headphones going. And next thing you know, the appointment's over. You don't even realize he's like working on you because you're so at ease. And again, if you are in the market for a restoration or an implant surgery, this is what he specializes in. Mm-hmm. He's the president of the American Academy of Implant Dentistry. All the insurance plans that are out there, he's more or less lined up with all of them, so you should never really have any problem getting your insurance hooked up with his office. And again, I just encourage everybody to make the move if you haven't yet. Trust me, new year, new lease on life. Get yourself a new dentist if you need one. This is the guy. Your long search is over. I'm telling you. Dom, how long is it going to be before you march into Dr. Young's office? I feel like you're due.
Yeah, it's looking like second week of January. So I've been texting with them. They're like so communicative. So I sent like the insurance card. They got back to me right away. Like I'm the slow one. So they're on it. Yeah.
Yeah. You reminded me of God, what was the guy's name in The Godfather? Oh, it's like Salazzo when he's talking to Michael. I am the hunted one. I am the hunted one.
That's Virgil Salazzo.
Yeah, dude, Salazzo.
The Turk.
Yeah, you give me too much credit, Mike. I'm not that clever. I am the hunted one. Dude, I'm the hunted one. All right, anyway, make Dr. Young the dentist you've been hunting for, and your long search is over. This is the man right here. Dr. Young, Happy New Year. All the best to your family. When it's time to make the appointment, just pick up the phone and dial it up, man. 415-392-8611. 415-392-8611. And he is located, of course, right downtown in Union Square, 490 Post Street. You can email him as well, info@youngdentalsf.com. Thank you, Dr. Young. We freaking love you, buddy, and we'll see you soon. I hope you're having a nice holiday break. Okay, back in business here, Dommy. What's next?
All right. So I think we had one more birthday that I wanted to share with you guys. So stand by.
Dave, I saw your note up there about getting pregnant.
What? I am the hunted one. What's the note? What's the note about getting pregnant, Rex? What's that? Share it.
Shank said between Dr. Young and me that he'd be pregnant.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It means, but it looks good. It's funny as hell.
Hey, Ray Goodman. Happy New Year, bro.
Phil.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Phil, you like this shirt? That's my miserable face all winter.
Oh, God, look at this. I got to tell you the truth. I wish I had a suit that nice. I need one. I really do. And there it is. There's the Mahoney.
Really form fitted.
Yeah, great. It's real good.
Rex, I like it to hug the pecs. You know what I mean? I got to show off my pecs. Hey, here's the thing. How great is it, you guys, that we are about to embark upon a Chiefs-free playoffs in the NFL? Like, I cannot tell you the joy that brings me. Rex, who are your now that you're like you got no dog in the fight here? You're looking at the NFC, AFC. Like, who are you rooting for? Like, what teams do you like?
Well, I'm pulling for you guys all the way. Like, again, I said it the other day. If I can't be happy, I want my family to be happy out there.
Yeah. Well, give me somebody else. Give me somebody in the AFC. Who do you like over there?
You know what? If somebody was to win from the AFC, this probably won't be a popular opinion, but I'd love to see the Pats win because I think that's an amazing story.
I mean,
that Drake Mankin, man, that guy could spin the ball.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the Pats at all. I like the story too, and I like Vrabel. I like their coach. I love
Vrabel too.
Yeah, just changed the whole freaking culture up there, and he did it really quickly. There it is. So again, happy birthday, Muppet Man. We don't have to see your ass complaining and whining to the refs. That makes me so happy. Love it, Tommy.
Heck yeah. I think we have a little sound from him.
Let us play the game. And then whatever happens. Like the whole flag and
you know what I mean? Rags, if Holmes went to high school with us, Rags would have stuffed him in a locker. You know what I mean?
No and if he was my quarterback, I would have let the D tackle just fly right past me.
Yeah.
I wish you would have. I would have loved to have seen that. All right. Hey, Tommy.
One thing I loved how during in the chat and in the communication or the whole PMP Familia, it started with hashtag take the 15. and it really morphed into like hashtag take the suspension.
Hey,
I mean, it kept escalating.
I still have my original note, defund the Chiefs. I just scribbled that down in the middle of a show. I've had this on my keyboard the entire year. Defund the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the greatest gift to the country, really, that we could ask for. No Chiefs in the playoffs. All right, Dom, I'm going to do a couple of final topics here, and then we'll go back to your visuals, and then we can get into the back end. And Rex, thanks for hanging out today. I know
I love it.
What are you doing on New Year's, Rex? Where are you going to be tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I think we're going over to a friend's house. Don't forget, tomorrow's my anniversary.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
26 years ago today, you were at my rehearsal dinner.
Let me ask you a question. 26 years, that's a long time. Shout out John the Count Montefusco, by the way, Dom. He wore number 26. Rookie of the year, 1975. All right, anyway, Rags, what is the secret? How do you do it for 26 years? Because I've never been able to pull. I mean, 26, that's a long time.
I don't know, man.
I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here.
I mean, listen, I am no marriage counselor by any stretch of the imagination.
But you've pulled it off for 26 years. That's something.
Yeah. I'm one of the best sales guys you ever met.
What do you mean? You're using that? I almost did a spit take right there.
No, I'm an overall good guy. You know what I mean? I do my thing.
You do your thing. Yeah, no, your thing, dude. Your thing. I know your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, and then we can do the final batch of visuals on the other side as we are celebrating 2025. Okay, Dommy, I'm going to start you on this one.
Sure,
2025, and this is specific to the year that's about to wrap up. Who was your favorite Bay Area athlete in 2025? Any team, any guy, any girl, I don't care.
This is probably like coming on strong now towards the end of the year, so I don't think it's recency bias, but I'm gonna go with Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini is maybe the most exciting player we've had in the Bay Area in a long time.
Yeah.
So to me, he has so much opportunity to really be a generational player, and that's been very rare for the Sharks. And I'm a huge Sharks head. So
did they win last night? I saw they were winning in the third period. Did they win? They won again?
5-4 final. Yep.
Dude, I'll tell you what, there's something going on with these guys. I like the choice. I like Celebrini. That's a good
kid doesn't score. He's making a play behind the play. He's all up in it. So I'm a huge Macklin head.
Well, like you said, Dom, I got to do something that's so ridiculously and painfully obvious. It's almost like obnoxious what I'm about to do, but I can't. I got to be true. I got to be true to it and give you my real feelings on this. My favorite Bay Area athlete of the year is Steph Curry because I feel like 17 years into this guy's career and the age that he is, I feel like I'm not trying to overstate this. I really feel this way. I feel like watching Steph Curry play is like it's a privilege because we're so spoiled after watching this guy for so many years, just routinely put 30 up a night like it's nothing. I'll tell you what, reality is going to slap us in the face, dude, when he retires and he moves on to the next thing in his life. We are going to miss him so much. It's kind of like the end of Joe Montana. Like you want to savor the games. Like, dude, really appreciate this guy. And I know I'm one of literally millions of people to sing the praises of Steph Curry, but I think it needs to be said. And I'm just being real with you guys. Like, I love watching Steph Curry play basketball. He brings like a joy to the court that is so rare. You don't see that with a lot of athletes, not just in the NBA, like anywhere. Guys that couldn't be happier to just be on the field, compete. Kind of like the exact opposite of a Brandon Ayuk. A guy you can't drag onto the field because he's got some knees uptight about something. Steph Curry's like, dude, get me on the court as soon as possible. And I'm going to, first of all, before the game starts, I'll warm up for like 3 hours doing shots you can't believe. Then I'll dazzle a full house crowd. So it's Steph Curry for me, Dom. I got to be real with you guys. Joe Lacob is letting Curry down, says John Joseph. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Jumpin' Joe's done a lot of good things for the Warriors, man. The 4 banners. I can't be too critical, but yeah, there is something going on, John. You're right. There's something's happening. There's like a disharmony almost behind the scenes, and I don't really know what's going on, but the Kuminga thing and all that. But in the meantime, you guys just enjoy Steph Curry. Rags.
I got one.
Okay, good. You're a Jersey boy, but jump in on this. Yeah.
My favorite Bay Area player in any sport is Christian McCaffrey. I mean, I don't know if that's an obvious pick. With all
I love it. Speak to it.
Yeah. First of all, he has my first name and your last name. So that's
if we ever get married, that'll be your new name.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I used to love him when he was with the Panthers. And when you guys got him, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But whoever his doctor is in Germany, somebody please get me that phone number. I mean, I roll out of bed and everything hurts. You know, those Achilles injuries, they're no joke. I mean, and this guy just runs with fury, and he looks for contact. And I love watching him run. You know, I mean, so again, obviously, the Niners aren't my team, but I respect and I love phenomenal players, and that guy's just as legit as it comes. Oh, speaking of CMC, with you, with you guys, the other night when he was holding his lower back, does anybody know what that was about? And B, who was on the Niners staff that was giving him the Mr. Miyagi like massage to the back? Did you see that? As soon as they panned over to him on the sideline, he was getting the Miyagi treatment on his back from a guy who looked like Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. I did see that. I don't know who that guy is. He's part of the training staff. And no, to answer your question, I'm not sure. If anybody has an update on CMC, throw it on the board for us because I saw that. He definitely had some discomfort at the end of the game in his kind of midsection area. Have you heard anything on that, Dom? Like in the aftermath?
No, I was looking for it. Maybe if Fareed's on the chat, we could use a final PMP sports desk update before the end of the year. So if you got anything, shoot it on over.
Yeah, John Joseph say Doctor. In fact, Doctor
John got the number. John Joseph is the source.
John Joseph is a guy who knows people all over the place, and he says, as far as John Joseph is concerned, here's his quote: "CMC is fine. Okay, he's fine." And by the way, Rags, I kind of second everything you said. I love the physical style he brings. You know what's been great about him this year is I was actively worried about him in the first half of the season that they were overworking him. I'm like, he's getting 35 touches a game. How long can this continue? But he's kept his body together, and I'm going to knock on wood because, Rags, you're right. I think he's been the key. He's been the main ingredient.
Yeah, but guys like that, they just start heating up during the game, and it's like they just get fueled. They're like, give me the ball again. Give me the ball. I want to go hit somebody.
Well, Garrison Hurst told us that once. Garrison Hurst, who I freaking love, by the way. Garrison Hurst is one of my most underrated Niner running backs of all time. Never got a ring, but he had the heart of a freaking lion. And he told us that this was at the Dwight Clark event Tony and I did back in May or something. It was in San Jose. You were there too, Dom, in the audience.
Yep.
He told us that night that to your point, Rags, he said, I always felt like I got to get my touches in the first half just to set up the second half. He's like, I always felt like I start getting stronger in the third quarter. You can see the defense is starting to get worn down, and that's when I like to kick it into a higher gear. And I think a lot of running backs feel that way, Rags. Like, you got to give them the ball 15 to 20 times a game and let them get into their rhythm, and that way in the second half they can start romping, hopefully.
Remember our boy? I don't know why I'm thinking. Remember our boy Mike Duffy?
Yeah. Oh, he was a badass. Yeah.
Yeah. And we ran a Delaware wing team. He was our fullback. We just handed him the ball.
Mike Duffy. He was one of our friends from high school. This kid was a badass. Here we go. Cheeks is a super again. Let's do some business, Dom. Let's get him up there. What's he saying?
Tight.
Business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to tell me that about to go to business. Yeah.
It's business time.
Go ahead, Tommy. You take this one.
John Joseph is Tyron Lannister. I drink and know things nice. So good.
Hey, John, throw on that Technicolor rainbow overcoat for tomorrow night, man. You got to ring in the new year in that bad boy. That thing, you talk about a garment, bro.
Oh my God.
That's a garment.
Funniest quote from from the awards night was when John Joseph, when we were live streaming and John Joseph took over the microphone.
Yeah.
Just get into JJ's head.
Yeah.
For like 10, 15 minutes. He just kept going it was awesome.
Yeah. That was a great time. That was a really good party.
And I had already talked to him on the telephone on his drive in. So I got a full dose of JJ.
Hey, I want to address Phil Dawson real quick too, who I love. Phil, what's up, brother? He goes, hey guys, please tell me you've seen Game of Thrones. No, I haven't seen a dragon, a witch, an elf, nothing. I haven't seen goblets. Rags, I don't do a lot of that sword and sword.
I just started watching Landman last night because there's nothing to do when it's dark at 5 o'clock here, and you know what I mean. So
yeah.
So I just started watching Landman. Yeah.
You do know Jerry Jones has a cameo on that, right?
Yeah, great. That's when I'll shut it off.
Yeah, great.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Jerry, but come on, man, already. Cut the shit.
Come on over. How long is Reg supposed to put up with this? Really, I mean, the clock's ticking. We're not going to be around forever. You know what I mean?
I got the Robot Center sports alert today that they cut Trayvon Diggs.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Good. See you later.
Yeah. Rex, I mean, it's how well. I don't want to wind you up, but I feel you, dude. It's been a long wait for you, brother.
Listen, man, I know, and I'll let you guys get on with it after this, but I believe in God for one reason, because I had a very holy experience at Super Bowl 28. The Cowboys were losing 13-6 at halftime, and I was beside myself. All I ever wanted to do was to see the Cowboys win a Super Bowl live in person. I was drinking a double Jack Daniels on the rocks in the Atlanta concourse, and I said a prayer. I said, God, just please give me this, and I will never ask for anything ever again.
Did you uphold that? Did you uphold
that? Well, no, I said I will never ask. Well, of course, I always ask for, but
you got to ask for
something. Give me the Super Bowl, God, and I will never ask you for another thing again. And he gave me that Super Bowl, and he listened. He said, no more for you.
I like that Rags is working God into the equation, like in a big way right here, because I feel like just getting the holy water, like in The Exorcist, and going, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels, just sprinkling water on Rags. Los D, Landman is fantastic. Andy Garcia, I like Andy Garcia. Sam Elliott's awesome too. The sarcasm is off the charts. Okay, no, I've heard this a lot. I heard the funniest thing when I heard this. I didn't know if it was a joke or not. Dom, you might have been the guy who told me this. I forget. It was a few months ago. We were talking about Landman, and it might have even been off the air. I don't think it was during a show. And somebody goes, I heard Brian Murphy talking about Landman on KNBR, and he mentioned that he was in tears during the Jerry Jones. Were you the guy who told me that?
I think, it came up on the chat, and it did come up. Yeah. I remember us talking about
how powerful, like what the hell kind of scene are we talking about here? Jerry Jones. Anyway, that just sounded fun. When I think about Landman, I always think about Murph in tears while Jerry Jones is on.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. All right, Tommy.
Stop, Jerry. Stop with the Netflix, Jerry. Stop with the shows. Stop with the series. Get your ass to the office and do something for me.
How about stop with the helicopters landing in the middle of practice? Right in the middle of practice. Here he comes. Right onto the field. How are you going to run a practice? All right, Dommy, give me a couple more visuals, and then we'll do your ad, and we can wrap it up.
Okay. And then topics wise, did you want to do team and then PMP guest of the year?
All right, let's do guest. Favorite guest of the year, Rags, on the show. Who do you enjoy the most that we had?
Listen, I mean, this is pretty obvious for me, and wasn't live on the show, but because of Patty's big heart and generosity when she procured the biscuit lady for me.
Yeah.
And Estelle, when she came on, that was monumental. So thank you again, Patty. That made my year. That was epic.
Pat, yeah, that was awesome. That really was. And there was a whole thing going on there. She had that whole sultry approach. Rags that was using his go hot. You know, you gotta work it out any way you can. Patty from Napa says Kate Scott. That's a great call right there. I'm coming dark horse, Dom. I'm gonna say that only because if I don't say this, probably nobody else will. And I just love this guy. He is a friend of mine, in real life, and that's Dennis McNally, the publicist for the Grateful Dead. When he had his new book, he was promoting his book. We had him on the show. It was early. It was like in March or April, or it was a long time ago. Yeah. But anyway, any chance to talk to Dennis? He's such a fascinating dude. He's such a smart guy. He's had so many amazing experiences. How many people can say this? Jerry Garcia hired him. You know what I mean? Like, I always think about that. Like, he always says that. He goes, well, how'd you get in with the band? And he goes, well, Jerry read my book and he liked me and he hired me. I was like, wow. So anyway, I'll say Dennis McNally, just for my own Grateful Dead head. How about you, D?
Yeah, I love that you guys had McNally on. Such a great book. Mine, so Mark Canizzaro's has come on a couple times. I really love Mark. So he came in second for me. So I actually, I loved when Rita Oak came on as a fellow artist. You know, she's been working really hard on publishing artwork every single day for the 49ers year round. It's not just during the season. So she was maybe my favorite guest. And then just a shout out to two other women that came on that I love this year, Kate and then Nikki. I look up to both of them. So I think that was fantastic.
Great call, Dom. All of those are great. We're lucky. Yeah. We're fortunate. We had a lot of great guests this year. Soccer Bowl down in Santa Cruz says Brian Murphy. best guest of the year. Good call. Here we go. We got more from Patty. Patty loves Rod. Also, Phil Dawson. Brent Jones was great. Yeah, he really was. In fact, you know what, Phil? I didn't want to shoot that bullet before the new year. I decided to wait. We'll get Brent Jones back on during the playoffs. We'll have him on one more time because.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting him last week, but then I was like, you know what? It's probably better to wait till the playoffs get started. Let him talk about some of those games. So
he just had surgery or something on his arm. So I think he was out of commission for a little bit.
I tell you what, the more of these NFL guys I get to know and these retired guys, dude, these guys have surgeries all the time. Like it's freaking crazy. Like that, their bodies, it's a constant kind of maintenance that they do for the rest of their lives. Like you don't walk away from NFL football unscathed. So I'm not surprised, but Brent, I hope you're feeling better, brother.
Right.
Do you know what kind of surgery he had? It was what?
I think it was like shoulder surgery or something. Something like that.
These guys, man, they get knee replacements, hip replacements, shoulders. Like it's a constant. It's like working on an old car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the parts start breaking, you got to keep tuning it up and all that. Okay, so guess, and then finally, we'll just do favorite Bay Area team of the year. Dami, I'll start up there with you. The team that moved you the most, like emotionally, in 2025.
Team of the year, I mean, we're all going to go for the 49ers. So I think, they're having such a fantastic year, but I think I'll stick with the Sharks as my number one most exciting team to watch right now. I mean, of course, I'm all in on the Niners. I love the 49ers. But it's been a really long time, almost a decade, since anyone's even cared about what the Sharks are doing. So, after they lost to the Penguins in the Stanley Cup, now they've got some young, exciting talent. So I'm gonna go with the Sharks.
I love Dom's easygoing, smooth delivery, Rags. He's starting to really he's got
it's kind of sexy.
Yeah, there's a little sex appeal to it. There's no question. There's some sex.
Did you play any hockey or?
I played out here. I skated a little, not much, but I did play a lot of roller hockey. There was a ton of roller hockey down in Redwood City, then going south towards Sharks, and then they built an amazing complex down there. It used to be called Logitech Ice, so I'd go kind of mess around there sometimes. But nice. My brother's the hockey head in the family, so he's a skater, plays hockey.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna introduce a new segment, a new concept to the show on our last show of the year. Stand by, here it comes. Okay, we have an update. Ready for this, you guys? We have an update from the PMP medical desk. Okay, we've never done this before. Yes, now we have the medical desk, and I don't know if you know this or not, Phil Dawson. You're hired. You are now manning the PMP medical desk, and he came in with the source of the surgery. He's actually having bicep surgery.
Thank you.
Wow, that's got to suck though, because you anytime you extend your arm just to go reach for something, it's got to hurt like hell. I bet when you're recovering. Think about that. Like you open cabinets, you pull. You're just always using that part of your arm. Anyway, Brent, get well, brother. Get well. Yeah, no, Phil, you're in charge now, buddy.
Hey, I gotta see. Do I use my bicep in the octopus?
You know what I mean? Totally. Phil, Dr. Phil Dawson is now manning the PMP medical desk. Keep us updated into the new year.
I'll take Phil Dawson over Rose Dawson any day from Titanic. Yeah. Don't even get me some. I'll never let go. Yeah. Dude, you could have fit all four of us, all three of us on that door. She's like, I'll never let go. Glug, glug, glug. She kicks him in the head. He goes down. Come on.
See what happens? Yeah, see what happens.
Don't get me started.
Right. I'm just going to say what you said, Dom. I'm going to say the Niners are my favorite team of the year because of this ride they've taken us on, dude. This thing could have gone south in a big freaking way, dude. No quarterback, no pass rusher, no all-pro linebacker. You know what I mean? Kittle missed a whole chunk of games in the middle. He missed last night too, or 2 nights ago, but he missed all those games. So the fact that they are now in a position where they can have the number one seed throughout is it's really impressive. And I think this is probably the most impressive job Kyle Shanahan has done since he arrived in town. I mean, he changed the culture immediately. He changed the offense immediately. But what he's done this year is probably his masterpiece. We'll see what happens in the postseason. But I got to say the Niners for the fact that they've achieved what they've achieved with the personnel on the field. Again, no Debo, no Ayuk. You got Pearsall. You got Juwan. You got guys just stepping up and getting the job done. So I will say the San Francisco 49ers. They're my Bay Area team of the year, Dami. And why don't we do this? Let's go home stretch here. And I want to get your spot on, Dom, at the end. So let's do a couple more visuals, and then we'll do your food bank spot.
Sure. So let's see. So we've had tons of like fun Photoshop edits all year long.
Yeah.
One of them, this one, Rags, I don't even know if I finished and shared this with you because I edited it last night. But
I love it, man. It's
all
just
these hand gestures that you talk about and do, and everyone has like iterations of ideas for you. So I came up with this logo for you, the Handa Sutra logo. So you can run with it when you start your massage therapy. This is your logo.
Man, Rags, in the 1 potato, 2 potato. You want to take us through the routine again? I'll just give us some of the.
Just 1 potato, 2 potato, a little fire starter, octopus, half crab, full crab, reverse. I mean, it's all. It'll be in my book one day.
Yeah,
dude, reverse. Let me see the reverse again. Oh, you got to flip it. You got to invert the hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Reverse, dude. Reverse. What's
little octo on top?
A little combo.
What's the whack kick? This is my last question on the reverse. What is the benefit of the reverse grip? Like, what does that do that the 1 potato, 2 potato doesn't do? I'm just asking.
It's just a different feeling.
I see. I know. Well, listen, this is what goes on. Hey, this is real adult talk. I'm just telling you what happens. Pine needle. Ready for this, Rex? You just put, where's Cecilia?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Oh my God, she's gonna freaking kill us, dude. She's gonna kill us if she sees it. Hi, Cecilia. How are you, dear?
Hey, listen, I didn't tell the teacher to sit her behind me.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Where's Cecilia? You got me on that one. Hey, Jamar, dude, I'm glad I'm seeing you tonight, Jamar.
Nice.
We're going to Primus. If you're going to be there, text me. I'll be at the gig. Jamar's a big Les Claypool fan. I just want to shout him out. Okay. Yes, Raymond Ritter with the retired vest. No question. That's happening.
So classic. Yeah, and I think we sent it to him. Then Karen Bell with the idea of the year, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Bobby Sala with the Gene Simmons voice. And he really does. It's a 10. The audio comparison. It's identical. Gene Simmons of Kills. Yeah. It's just like Bobby Sala.
Yeah, it's so good. Paulie, actually, while I was at the KISS show, I showed a few people this. The topic came up, and they're like, actually, now I can kind of hear it. Both of them were 49er fans, so I went in with it. So,
yeah. 100%. Nice, Tom.
We'll see what else is coming. Some of this is a surprise to me because I lost everything on StreamYard, so we'll see what else comes up.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, stud nuts! I can't believe I had an encounter with the Cheap Trick guys this year. That was the first time.
Unbelievable. That is. I was telling people in my office that it's mind-boggling.
It really is because I'm a big fan of that band, and I did meet Robin Zander once years ago, but it was very brief. It was like a handshake, and I had Rick Nielsen on my show with Tony.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, but I never
just a handshake. Okay.
Just a reverse grip, just a quick reverse grip on Rick Nielsen, and I got to go. No, I'm kidding. And then, but hanging out with them was really, really cool. And if you missed that show, the legendary guitar player from Cheap Trick, Rick Nielsen, when he met me, he shook my hand and he looked at me and he goes, you cool? How about, are you good with me calling you stud nuts? Are you okay with that? And I'm like, 100%. Call me stud nuts. So anyway, that's how that whole thing happened. Yes, he is so awesome, JJ. No question. Thank you for that, Tommy.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. What about the tune? Kid stuff. What about the tunes? Yeah. Don't tell me you've forgotten the magnitude of Robin Zander, the charisma of Rick Nielsen. Kid stuff. What about the tunes? The Dream Police.
Two for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah. Charles Jefferson and little brother. Okay. He's like, he goes, Rex, he's like, is that your brother over there? He's a good looking kid. He's writing in his little pad, 2 Earth, Wind, and Fire, Charles Jefferson and little brother. Yeah. All right, Tommy, let's do this. We're going to wrap up 2025. I want to thank Tom for real. I want to thank you. All kidding aside, bro. You have been a godsend as a force of nature behind the scenes.
Best, Dom. Where do I get it, Dom?
Everybody needs a Dom.
I want a Dom.
I want a Dom too, dude. We're so fortunate that we crossed paths. So Dom, thanks so much, bro. Next year is going to be even better. We're going to achieve a lot of cool stuff next year. So I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
We can't go anywhere without a couple of these. Run through a couple of these so real quick. Yeah,
we got a couple more, and then I have a couple pictures from Longbridge, and then one final couple messages.
Okay, take over then, Dom. I'll save the goodbye. Go ahead, do your thing. Yeah.
So let's see which ones load. One of them I didn't want to show, but it may be up here. So let's dig in. So we've got the classic.
Love it.
Of course,
that's the Heisman.
Yeah. Then the new McVay on the sleigh sliding down.
Yeah.
And then he's really starting to get illicit here.
That's a big bull. Look at the size of that bull. You can't even lift that pipe up. Look at how happy he looks. That's going to be me at Primus tonight, just like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's really
no, it'll be more like this. That'll be me at Primus right there with the gloves. I love the little gloves on.
He wasn't smiling last night, I'll tell you that much.
No, he wasn't. No.
And I think then this one was Escobar's idea. McVay's doing it.
First you get the money, then you get the power.
Exactly.
Dude, say goodnight to the bad guy. You never seen a bad guy like this. That's incredible. Escobar said that.
This was Escobar's idea. I jotted it down and had to eventually get it done. So it's
he's got that
good.
same look. McVay's got the same look on his face too. Couldn't be happier.
Absolutely. It's so classic. It's pretty representative of who I think he is. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. I think that's all of McVay. I've got one more little thing to share. So hang tight. Let's see. Paulie, also, I think on our list of topics, we also had tips and tricks, Bay Area secrets, and then album. I think maybe we can move past.
I'm going to ace those. Let's ace that stuff. I think, we've done enough of that. This is, it's better to look at this. Are there any other? Oh, let me see the images from the party you said too.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. So stand by.
I love Johnny J. I knew he stole old Pete's stash.
Oh, it's so good.
Old Pete, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Shares. Okay, I don't know.
The Metallica poster from Dom. That was a great one too.
Yeah, and this was Mark Graves. So I'm trying to share an album, and it's like not coming up. So let me try one more thing real quick.
Hey, if it doesn't work, Tommy, don't even worry about it, bro. You've done enough. You really have.
I guess maybe that's one thing I just wanted to say to everybody is thank you for so much support on, especially, this whole merch thing. Like we really have just been trying our best to get stuff done and out to people and shared. And we got so many photos of people posting stickers, posters, all kinds of stuff all over the world. Really. I mean, there's PMP stickers all over the globe. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for doing that. So those it meant something to me, and I know to the whole entire PMP army.
Oh, Tommy, man. I second the gratitude on behalf of everybody out there. And here's here we go. Final super from Escobar III for calendar year 2025. We'll see you again in a week, Escobar, but this will be the last one of the year. Can you see that one, Tommy?
Yep. Let me bring that up.
He's coming in with all the catchphrases, man. He's got them all.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I loved how it kept growing.
Final super, defund the playoff list. Chiefs, smash the like button. No shaman. Hell yeah, Escobar. No shot. Not for me. No shaman for me. No butt stuff. That's correct. And we all love the pepper grinder. Forgot about the pepper grinder. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, so good.
Grinder.
That's not for beginners. Hey, Escobar, Happy New Year, bro. I'll see you soon, man. And thank you for the support.
Get it work, Paulie. There we go.
Yeah. Paulie Mac and Frank.
Wanted to just kind of flip through a few more of these fun pictures. Can't forget the NorCal and Soccer Bowl.
That's from the Santa Cruz Mafia. Soccer Bowl and HVAC brought that up. That thing was
so amazing.
I love the hair.
And the way it all came together was really organic because we were all looking for an actual pinata for like weeks.
We beat the living daylights out of this thing. We were pounding this thing.
And you guys were all obviously there and doing it live and seeing it in person. Watching it online, it was even funnier because it looked like security camera footage.
Totally.
A bunch of you guys gone wild out there. Something came out of the pinata, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Tony dives in and grabs it. It must have been like one of those little bottles.
Well, he had bags of grass too. Yeah. There were bags of grass.
Yeah, maybe that's why Tony dove for it.
That was a very adult kind of pinata. That's not a pinata for the kids. Hey, we got a final super from Patty here too, Dommy.
Okay, here we go.
If you can get her up there.
Yep.
I'm glad you like that, Dave. Good to see you too, brother. And thank you, Patty, so much. Happy New Year to you and Mikey. Onward and upward. Everybody, don't drink and drive tomorrow night. There's my PSA. Everybody be smart. Yeah, the Metallica thing. That's great.
That's awesome.
That was at the Metallica gig, night 2. That's a great photo. Look at all the PMP shirts. That's killer.
I know, so cool. And then the awards from the award night.
Nice.
Super cool. And then I wanted to share this one because I know you, Tony, and Neil spend a lot of time together this year. And this was at a really special event at the Donardi family Christmas party. So it's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you guys did the Dwight Clark event earlier this year, which was super cool.
Oh yeah,
that was your buddy.
Oh, that's the sound guy. Yeah, with the Dwight Clark jersey. That guy was the best. Yeah.
Yeah. I met him later. He was so cool. So yeah, I think that's kind of all that we've got teed up for some of the images.
You've done enough, Dami. You've done enough, brother. That's great. Thank you very much for the visuals today. And let's do this. You're going to have the final moment of the show today, Dom. Instead of talking about Peralta Arts and Stellar Design, Dami, being the generous guy that he is, he was like, you know what? Let's just pump the food bank one more time. So, Dom, I'm going to actually kind of let you do the honors here. If there's anything you want people to know or any links, it's all yours, man.
Yeah, the link for going back to fighting hunger together. So, we started this, earlier this year, back in September, and ran it through Thanksgiving. We've raised over $1,700. They're triple matching it still. Actually, I think we crossed the 2,000 threshold last week. So that means we're going to be giving over $6,000 to the food bank, which is awesome. Incredible. And this is the first time we're doing it. So, anything people can do. The link is in the bio in YouTube, so go check that out. And it'll run until New Year's Eve, and then we'll finish it up. We'll probably start another one. We have a meeting with the actual food bank in January to talk about how could we do it better next year and really grow this. So, for the first try, I think thank you for everyone who has donated. You guys have all been so fantastic, and it's really, really appreciated. It's something that we all care about. So.
Big time, Dom. And I got to say, that's probably the thing I'm most proud of this year, the funds we raised for the food bank. I mean, that really makes me feel good. And thank you for that. And also Karen, John Joseph, Karen Bell, that is, Noemi, Los D. You got your Patties in Napa. You got your Miguels, your Arkansas Daves, your John Josephs. Everybody out there, just want to say have a very happy new year. Thank you so much. And this is on behalf of Tony, too. I know he'd echo the same thing if he was here. Yeah. Season's greetings from Tony and Paulie right there. And just thank you so much, you guys. We've had a fun freaking year. Pine Needle, you too. We'll do it again. Cheeks all day, brother. All freaking. Hey, Sweet Mad Hatter, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
When we get back next week, too, we'll have the guest sponsors on the music assignment, too. We'll get the whole show back on track. Yeah. Rags, final words, brother. Happy New Year to you, too. I love you so much. Hope to see you soon.
I love you more, man. Happy New Year to the whole family out there. And again, I appreciate you guys adopting me out here in New Jersey.
I don't leave home without it. You know what I mean? I bring my American Express card and Rags' phone number every time I leave the house. You don't leave home without Rags. And Dami, thank you. All PMP Familia, PMP Mafia, the Santa Cruz Mafia.
Dom, let me give you a little before you leave.
Tron comes after us again.
All right, Dami, you can take us home, kid. Take us home, baby.
All right, ready to close it out with a little bit of business time?
Business hours are over, baby. It's business time.
Okay, kids. Happy freaking New Year. Thank you, Cron4. Thank you, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're watching the show. We appreciate you guys very, very much. Dom, Happy New Year, brother. I'll see you at Prime tonight. Rag, I'll see you soon. We'll have an embrace.
Love you, boys.
Among
Happy
other
New Year.
We'll see everybody on the other side. Have a great New Year.
You too, Miguel.
We'll see you in 2020.